Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Emmanuel Cyprian. In this video, I want to share with you types of information security frameworks. I'm sure majority of you, when you're applying for jobs, you see some job descriptions that will tell you that all candidates must be familiar with ISO, IEC, COBIT, SOC 2, GDPR, NIST, stuff like that. And then you'll be wondering, what are they talking about? So these are types of information security frameworks. And when we say information security framework, what it does is that it provides structured guidelines for organizations to manage and protect sensitive information. That is what information security frameworks are. They help to provide structured guidelines for any organization to be able to manage and protect sensitive information. Now, information security frameworks also establishes best practices for safeguarding data, ensuring compliance, and mitigating cybersecurity risk. What do I say? So, information security framework also helps to establish best practices for safeguarding data, ensuring compliance, and mitigating cybersecurity risk. So here are some of the types of information security frameworks. I will try as much as possible to briefly explain them, but I will also try to create detailed video for each of these frameworks. That way, you have an idea or you are well informed when it comes to different information security frameworks, and then you can tally them to any of the training, cybersecurity trainings that you must have taken and how they fit in. And when you get to job interviews, they're asking you questions on them, you are confident to explain them. All right, so let's get started with these types of information security framework. Number one is the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, which is the CSF. Now, this CSF is developed by National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, based in the US. And the focus of this NIST Cybersecurity Framework is managing cybersecurity risk. It has about 5 or 6 different components. I will share that in a detailed video on this particular framework. So number 2 of these types of framework that we're talking about is the ISO IEC 27001. ISO IEC 27001. This framework was developed by International Organization for Standardization, ISO, and International Electrotechnical Commission. The focus of this framework, this ISO framework, is information security management system. So that is number 2. Number 3 framework is COBIT. What is COBIT? Control Objectives for Information and Related Technologies. And who developed it? It was developed by ISAC. And what is the focus of this COBIT framework? It focuses on IT governance and management. And then we have number 4 framework, which is the CIS Critical Security Control. This particular framework was developed by Center for Internet Security, CIS. And the focus of this framework is prioritized set of action to defend against cyber threats. So that is the CIS Critical Security Framework. And then number 5, we have the HIPPA. HIPPA stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. So we have the HIPPA Security Rules Framework. And who developed this framework, this HIPPA framework? It was developed by United States Department of Health and Human Services. And what is the focus of this HIPAA rule? The focus is on protecting healthcare information, that is PHI, protected health information. That is the focus of HIPAA rule, security rule. And then on number 6 here on my list, I have the PCI-DSS. What does it stand for? That is Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. Who developed this PCI-DSS? It was developed by Payment Card Industry Security Standard Council, PCI-SSC. And the focus of this PCI-DSS framework is protecting cardholders' data. I would say cardholders, that is your credit card, your debit card, all those information on your credit and debit card. The focus is on protecting them. That is the focus of this PCI-DSS framework. And then we have on number 7 on my list is the SOC 2, System and Organization Control. System and Organization Control, the SOC 2 framework. Now, this was developed by American Institute of CPAs. That is AICPAs, American Institute of CPAs. What is the focus of this SOC 2 framework? It is meant to ensure the secure handling of data by service providers. It focuses on ensuring that there is a secure handling of data by service providers. And then I have number 8 on my list is the FISMA framework. FISMA stands for Federal Information Security Standard Act. Federal Information Security Standard Act. Now, this framework was developed by the United States federal government. And the focus of this FISMA Act is protecting federal information system. So this FISMA framework, that is where we have the NIST risk management framework, which consists of the 7 steps of the risk management framework. So that is a FISMA Act of 2002. So that's the FISMA framework. The focus is protecting federal information system. It was developed by US federal government. And then number 9 on my list is the GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation. General Data Protection Regulation. This was developed by the European Union, EU. The focus of the GDPR is protecting the privacy and personal data of EU citizens. That is the focus of the GDPR, protecting the privacy and personal data of EU citizens. And then number 10 on my list of information security framework is the NERC CIP, which stands for North American Electric Reliability Corporation Critical Infrastructure Protection. It was developed by NERC. The focus of this NERC is what? The focus is to secure critical infrastructure, particularly in the energy sector. That is the electric grid. That is the focus of the NERC Information Security Framework. And then I have number 11 on my list is the ISO IEC 27701, which is about privacy information management system. It is developed by ISO and IEC. The focus of this ISO 27701 is privacy and data management protection. And then last on my list, but not the least, is number 12, which is Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, CMMC. This particular framework was developed by United States Department of Defense, DOD. The focus of the CMMC is protecting control unclassified information in federal defense supply chain. And that is where you have the NIST 800-171. So that is the CMMC framework. Now, this is not an exhaustive list of types of information security framework, but these are some of them. And I'm bringing this to you so that you have an idea, these types of information security framework. I'll try to bring out additional video that focuses on each of these framework, that deals in details what each of these framework, their focus, who developed them, the components where it is applicable, and how it is being applied. So I hope that this video makes sense to you. If it makes sense, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video. Please turn on your notification button, because so that when I post, anytime I post new videos, you get notification, about that new upcoming videos. Thank you.